Hello, my fellow chatterers and book lovers, and anyone else who has popped in because you're curious about what this is or you've got a bit lost. Welcome everyone, unless you're going to be hateful. In that case, get out. I am just going to share something with you. I didn't plan to make this video today. I totally intended to make my May TBR. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know when it's coming, but it felt really important to say this. I've been enjoying this book. Not just a Tomboy. It's a transmasculine memoir by Casper J. Baldwin. I haven't finished it yet, but I just really felt emotionally moved about it, and I needed to talk to someone, and so I left a voice message on some booky people's spaces, and then I felt like I actually want to record all my thoughts and my feelings and my anger and how important this book is. So I did it, and I thought it kind of needs a bit of an introduction. So here it is. What do I have to say on this book? I highly recommend it. I think it's a really important book. It's a memoir, it's non-fiction. I think everyone should be reading it. I think it's really important for us to be listening to voices that are trying to be suppressed right now. Record this because I'm having such an emotional reaction to this book. I'm reading Not Just a Tomboy, which is by Casper J. Baldwin. It's a trans masc memoir, and I think Casper's done an absolutely brilliant job of writing this book. I've just got to maybe like 2/3 of the way in, where finally Casper has gone onto the internet and Googled girl who feels like a boy, and I'm just in the light of everything that's going on in the news at the moment, and just everything that's going on, I'm so angry. I'm so furious at people not listening to trans voices. There is so much in this book about how Casper dealt in his childhood, in his teenage years, and how horribly soul-destroying puberty was to him. Like, just reading this book, you feel his pain so much about how he literally had to hide so much of himself, how much of an ordeal using the bathrooms was an absolute ordeal for him. And this was back in 2002, when many cis people did not know about what it was like to be transgender, or that transgender was a thing. And he was between the ages of 9 and 12. So this is a child we're talking about. And faced with a gendered bathroom in public, he would absolutely freak out, because he'd be like, which one do I use? Because I look like a boy, because that's how I feel comfortable. So he's wearing t-shirts, he's wearing shorts, he's got a masculine haircut. And he would literally stand outside the toilets waiting for one to look like there was barely anyone there, so that he could finally go and use it. And the horror of someone coming in and judging him was so appalling. And it really depended on like which one he could use. And to him at that point, he was like, well, I'm a girl, like I'm female sex, so I need to use that one, but I look like a boy and people are going to get annoyed with me. And the amount of times that people were like, what are you doing in here? Get out. And what he had to do is just horrific. It's just so horrific. And I'm just absolutely, please, if no one is bothering you, like, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. I'm just so angry. And then hearing like how his older teenage years and his adolescence and his and his university life and studying and everything, like, he wasn't able to have a social life because he felt so othered. And this was before he even knew about being transgender. This is just his dysphoria and his trying to work out and flinging back and forth between presenting himself how he felt comfortable, and also sometimes then trying to present himself as feminine to try and fit in, or to try and feel like, you know, maybe this is what I have to try and do to be okay and to not be a social pariah. And pardon me. And also, like, just to hide the fact that he had breasts, he would wear layers and layers of clothing. So summer was absolute hell for him, because he felt more comfortable to be sweating in a jumper than to take that off. And that was sometimes a physical risk for him. And this all could have been avoided if he could have been given puberty blockers. This is not an option for him at that time, because he didn't know about transgender, because that wasn't something he was even aware of. But there are people now who know, and they know what this is. And I'm crying for everyone who's having to go through this. Everyone who is just facing all of this right now, and this pain could be avoided. It doesn't have to be like this. There is a reason. And I am not ashamed of crying about it, because it's important. And I'm angry. And I'm so angry, and I'm glad that I'm angry, and I'm going to channel that anger. And if you feel angry too, you should channel it as well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should read this book, Not Just a Tomboy, by Casper J. Baldwin. Read it, please. Okay, I've calmed down now, so I can now make the outro. Yes, this book is incredibly important, and I generally encourage everyone to pick it up and read it. I'm very happy to talk in the comments. If you're going to be hateful, I will just be deleting your comment. I'm sorry, I don't think anyone needs to be dealing with that right now. I don't think trans rights are a debate. I don't think the existence of trans people is a debate. So if you get in my comments and start trying to do that, I'm just going to delete you. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you generally have questions about understanding things, I'm very happy to talk to you. And I'm happy to do that. I will be directing you to other places that probably can give a better answers than what I can, to actual trans people. Listen to actual trans people, because their experience is important. Listen to people who've studied gender and who are exploring and doing research in this field. Go and look at trans charities. That is going to be where you're going to find most of your answers if you generally have an interest in and have questions you would like answered and would like to learn more. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please share to people you think that this might help, and I just hope that everyone who is struggling at the moment, in light of the news in the UK, and also let's not forget around the world, they have been struggling for longer. There's lots of places where they're in so many worse situations, so I don't forget other countries as well. Obviously, being in the UK, it feels very real at the moment, and my pain and sadness is absolutely nothing compared to people that live through this on a daily basis. I just wanted to share my outrage. I just wanted to share this book. I just want to share this. Read it. There are fabulous ones out there, but I just feel this one is so poignant right now. And yes, please keep yourself safe. Stay off the internet if it's being horrible at the moment. Do something nice for yourself. Remember that there are people out there. Surround yourself with people who support you and love you for you. Look after yourselves. Happy reading, everyone.